Remember the thrill of walking through aisles of DVDs and VHS tapes trying to pick the perfect movie for the weekend? It's a feeling that's all but vanished today. But for decades, one name ruled the world of home entertainment: Blockbuster. This is the story of how a video rental empire went from unstoppable to obsolete, and how one unlikely competitor, Netflix, changed everything. Grab your popcorn and get comfortable, because today we're taking a deep dive into the rise and fall of Blockbuster and how Netflix delivered the final blow. To understand the fall, we have to start with the rise. It's 1985 in Dallas, Texas. Entrepreneur David Cook opens the first ever Blockbuster store, offering something most video rental stores of the era didn't: variety and convenience. Instead of a small selection of random titles, Blockbuster had entire walls of hit movies, neatly categorized and easy to browse. People loved it. By 1987, Blockbuster had grown to over 15 locations. That's when a man named Wayne Huizenga, a business mogul known for turning small companies into giants, bought in. With Huizenga's backing, Blockbuster went national and soon international. By the mid-90s, there were over 3,000 Blockbuster stores worldwide. It was a cultural icon, a Friday night ritual, and a symbol of entertainment at home. But as we all know, every great rise comes with its own set of challenges. And for Blockbuster, those challenges were closer than they realized. Enter Netflix. It's 1997 and two men, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, have a wild idea. Instead of making people drive to rent movies, why not mail them straight to customers' homes? Crazy, right? But it worked. And it's here where we see the first crack in Blockbuster's armor. In the early 2000s, Netflix approached Blockbuster with an offer. They proposed a partnership where Netflix would handle the online rentals, while Blockbuster focused on its stores. The price? A mere $50 million. But Blockbuster's leadership laughed them out of the room. After all, why would the king of rentals need help from a startup? Spoiler alert, this decision would come back to haunt them. Here's where it all starts to fall apart. While Netflix was growing its DVD rental-by-mail business, it was also quietly working on something that would change everything: streaming. By 2007, Netflix launched its streaming service, allowing customers to instantly watch movies and TV shows from their computers. Meanwhile, Blockbuster was still relying on physical stores and late fees. Yes, late fees. The very thing customers hated most about renting movies. While Netflix soared, Blockbuster stumbled. They launched their own streaming service too late and with too little impact. Leadership changed. Debt piled up. And worst of all, customers had moved on. Between 2008 and 2010, Blockbuster's market share collapsed, and in 2010, the unthinkable happened. Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. By 2014, most Blockbuster stores had shut their doors for good, except for one. Yep, there's still one remaining Blockbuster, and it's in Bend, Oregon. It's a nostalgic tourist attraction now, a living relic of a bygone era. So, what can we learn from Blockbuster's fall? First, never underestimate the power of innovation. Netflix didn't just offer DVDs in the mail, they introduced streaming and made it the future. Second, don't get too comfortable. Just because you're at the top today doesn't mean you'll stay there. Blockbuster's refusal to adapt is a cautionary tale for businesses everywhere. Today, Netflix is a global streaming giant with over 230 million subscribers, while Blockbuster, well, it's a nostalgic memory, but maybe that's why we're so fascinated by it. It's a reminder of how quickly things can change and how even giants can fall. What do you think of Blockbuster's story? Was it doomed from the start, or could it have survived if it had played its cards differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the rise and fall of an iconic brand, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next story on the biggest business successes and failures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.